First up today we have Super Lights at Interlagos. I qualified well and was looking good early on for a top couple finish. In a big battle pack here, and we went back and forth. As always, there was chaos back in the pack though. But me and Raphael here battled hard for third place. And that's one way to take the first turn. At least he didn't get stuck on top. The slipstreams meant we kept going back and forth. Side by side action, but lots of respect shown. I had a lot of fun. Eventually though, I managed to get enough of a gap. And then first place, made a big mistake. This let me take second, which I held on to the end. I decided to try my hands at GT4 racing in the BMW. My race lasted one corner. Lack of experience cost me dearly. Still, at least I went through and finished the race. Going back to something a bit more comfortable, I went to GT3s at A1 Ring. Again running up the front early on, but there were some fast cars coming through. I decided not to fight them hard. But we were setting good lap times, and the race was coming down to the wire. Eventually, I made the same mistake that many of the others were making, and threw away a podium position, and ended up coming 5th. Then went to Spa in the rain. Started near the back, and tried to push my way through the field. Rain in Spa always means chaos though, and so dodging cars was important. And here I got caught out. Hey, there he goes. I just was a little bit too close. And that sent me around as well. And this is one place you definitely don't want to go off. As more and more of the leaders spun off, I gained more positions. That was quite a big one. And eventually, I got 8th. Formula Lights again, this time at Suzuka. And Johnny here was giving me lots of little contacts. Amazingly, this little contact here actually broke my wheel a little bit. Although that definitely was a broken wheel. The chaos in front did give me more and more positions, but my car was struggling. I did my best to try and keep it clean. But this lock up here was unfortunate, and then, just like contact, I felt like I left enough space. I was still on the racetrack. There was nowhere really for me to go. But I felt terrible because I had made the mistake. Someone we've seen a bit in my videos is Austin here, who spun out and led to a battle with me. Meanwhile, we're about to have absolute chaos, as cars went everywhere. Even the leaders were busy smashing. Austin got me for a split second, but then had a bit of oversteer, and I got back to position, while a place in front of us here in 9th went off. Austin was a little bit too quick though, and he retook me right at the end, so I only finished 12th. Went back to some Formula 4 action at Imola, a track I know well. Some opening chaos here that I had to avoid again. And look, there's Austin, right near me. Yeah, I think that tire's broken. You gotta be careful of the curbs here, because it will unsettle the car. And there goes Austin. Yeah, another battle with him. Then he got in a little bit of damage here with these cars, which let me back pass through. And I held that to take 11th spot. Back into GT3s, this time at Watkins Glen. Qualified a bit poorly, so I had to push my way through the field. But found some good space. Things got a little close though. Eventually, I found my way up to 4th. Then when 3rd place spun, I was in the podium position. And with a couple laps to go, 1st and 2nd place made contact. This was my chance, maybe for my first touring car win. Except both of them started going as I came through. And I had nowhere to go. And that contact broke my wheel, whereas they all continued on fine. My race was over. This was heartbreaking. I saw the yellow flag and was trying to go wide, and then just clipped. You can see at this point, I thought the inside was covered, and as I went wide and they were both going to the outside, I realized I'd made a mistake. And just a little tiny bit of contact. Next week then.